All right then. Who would like to do a recap?
Well, we confronted Saint Domain at the top of the clock tower, and it went okay. A dinosaur summoned by his figurine fell to the bottom of the clock tower, started bashing all the foundation, pretty much the entire supporting beam structure of the tower. We fought Saint Domain some more. We managed to not get what's her face completely untied from the giant bell, but got her chains kind of corroded a bit. Either way, we got him on the ropes by the time the tower collapsed, and what's her face, Cassandra, I believe, isn't it Cassandra? Either way, she survived. So did Saint Domain, but Saint Domain didn't survive for long because Laz put him out of his. No, was it Laz or was it Ezo? Or did Laz give Ezo the? Yeah. Ezo put him out of his misery just in time for Tanifast and the guard and I forget Laz's potential new business partner's name. The father
Traleb Waver.
Waver, yes, Traleb Waver, Tanavas, and the guard came just in time to see our handiwork of stopping Saint Domain and collapsing this giant tower while the city burns. Save the day.
We saved the day and let the city burn. Also, the faction of the Zentarum that was trying to go legit, in a cutscene, we saw that all of them were wiped out except for Nyx.
Yes,
she was the only one who escaped.
And there's a touching little farewell scene where Davil got his shit rocked as Nyx got away.
Indeed. There was that. In another little cutscene, a group of Asmodean cultists were consumed by weird mask-wearing, kimono-clad individuals who then proceeded to turn into them and sort of diffused into the city. But yeah, we let's go ahead and get this started. How do I want to do this? Lazarus, let's go ahead and do you first.
Okay.
So, Laz, you recall sitting on a rooftop, your red sash around your waist, next to Grim. You each managed to acquire some sandwiches from a local vendor who's like, it's really late at night, but he's got one of those street carts that's got like some obscure slab of meat that's just sort of like, slowly like being rotisseried. It's heavily spiced and things like that. It's super unhealthy, but it's totally food that like cooks are eating at 2:00 in the morning as they're getting off their shift, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are just sort of sitting there on the rooftop munching on your sandwiches as Grim looks out over the city. Another night down. More people see.
Another lifetime to go.
You think it ever ends? Think the city will ever be better?
I would like to hope so. Yeah, I think there might be a brighter sun on the horizon eventually.
I hope you're right, Bill. Nothing would please me more than to be able to hang up this sash, walk around Duckwood knowing everybody is safe at night, knowing all the kids can play out in the street. Hard to see from here, but I'm glad somebody can see it.
Yeah. It's a hope. It's a hope. We might not even be the ones to see it.
It reminds
maybe our
me.
Kids will see it.
Yeah, maybe. That's remind me. Aren't you expecting?
Yeah. Yeah. Cora's coming along.
How are you handling that?
Honestly, there's a reason that I patrol a little more often right now. She's kind of mean. That's not true. Well, it is true, but man, I just can't wait.
You know, Laz? He puts his hand on your shoulder. I bet. You don't remember what he said after that. You wake up in a cold sweat. Like you have for the past 2 nights. You find in your palm, as you have for the past 2 nights, a small object. When you look down at it and look it over, you recognize it as one of the earrings that Grim was wearing the night you killed him. Except the design is of a serpent devouring its own tail. However, Grim's version was like made of steel and was polished, kind of shiny. This is just this dark gunmetal black. Light seems to absorb the light that when it hits it. Also, you distinctly remember not taking this from his corpse.
Yeah. The first night that this happened, Laz probably just left it on his desk while he was out and about, and just left it there when he went to sleep. The second night, when it showed up in his hand, Laz actively just pitched it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after he woke up with it again, he realized something is going on.
But more importantly, Laz, you don't have time to think about it too much because you've got somewhere to be. And with that, we're going to cut to you guys in Castle. So 3 days have passed. And you guys find yourself as part of a award ceremony. Where's my music? Nope, not that one. Here we go. So, a huge crowd is sort of gathered in Castle Ward, and awards and accommodations are being handed out to distinguished members of the community, of the Watch, and of the Guard, who assisted in suppressing the fires during what is now going down as Wild Night, that event. The various members of the Noble Order of Magus and Protectors are given like accommodations and little medals. But you guys, or rather I should say Oz, Vivi, Jim, and King, the 4 of you up on stage, or actually it's not really up on stage, it's this would probably be occurring like outside of the main city hall, what was it called, not Castle Waterdeep, the Palace of Waterdeep, there we go, Peregrine's Palace. So where is this? It's this.
Gesundheit.
This place here, that. But yeah, it's occurring on the front steps. But Oz, Vivi, Jim, and King, would you want to receive this award as King, or would you want to receive it as LT Gray?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay. What have I done as LT Gray so far? LT Gray has met Pio and Siri. Would Pio and Siri be in the crowd by any chance?
I feel like they probably would, as Yeah, as visiting dignitaries, yeah, they'd probably be part of this. They're like off to the side with various other like politicians and other sort of political appointees. So Syra Iltarn from Cormyr, Drusilla Osternath from Thay, they're all there.
I can't but feel like I'm gonna regret this, but yes, as El Tigre.
As El Tigre, no.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. So one by one, you're all called forward. First up is Oz Blueblood. So you step forward, Oz.
And it's me.
You are, yeah, Bully comes hopping out next to you. You are awarded the Lord's Moon, which is a medallion made of silver and inlaid with turquoise in the symbol of the crest of Waterdeep. They hand it to you, or like they put it around your neck.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all my fans, every single one of them. I see you. That's it.
Somewhere in the
Wherever
crowd,
Lazarus, he's rolling his eyes.
Hang on, Oz, give me a charisma check.
Okay.
I feel like Oz's
17.
mother's
Yeah,
gonna
somewhere in the
fucking
crowd
say
you hear.
loud.
Yeah, somewhere in the crowd you hear a whoop and somebody goes, "I love you, Oz Blue Blood."
Perfect.
Bully is awarded a medallion as well, but then they try to like get like it's sized for a person, so they try to put it around his big frog neck, and it doesn't fit. So they're just like and then he just lashes out, like grabs it with his tongue and eats it. Okay.
Fucking
Next up is Verity Valentine.
Phoebe Venom.
I'm sorry, Vivi Venom.
Yes, thank you.
The Lord's, you're given a Lord's Moon as well, Vivi. Jimheim Moreau comes out. They put a medallion around his neck. Someone in the crowd just goes, "You suck!" you can see Tristan Ashbridge somewhere in the crowd.
I give him
And
a
then
glare.
yeah,
Intimidation.
and
Not very intimidating, you can't see me.
lastly, intimidation. Okay, he shrinks down a little bit. And lastly, El Tigre.
Yes, thank you. I accept this honor, not just on myself, but for all the tabaxi of many cats' alleys, including kind old Nestor and his wonderful daughters, and that pleasant owner of the king's palace, who is such a perfect example of the sort of nobility that we can all represent. But no, this isn't my victory. It's a victory of all the tabaxi of the city. And I'm going to keep on rambling this until someone stops me.
Give me a charisma check real quick, King.
Absolutely.
You hear like the band start playing a little louder, and this mic starts coming down.
Yeah. Eventually, what's her name? Hold on, man, it's bad that I can't remember this. Here we go. Laryl Silverhand. Yeah, she's the one sort of handing these out, and like eventually she's just like, "Okay, thank you. That was El Tigre's." You're just sort of shoved off stage. And then next up, they start handing out awards to members of the City Watch Guard, like actual sort of city officials and things like that. People with a actual function of the city. Izo and Laz, you guys are part of this. First up is Lazarus Wolf. Laz, you are called forward. Applause. As you step up, you are presented with a Shield of the City, which is this gold shield badge with onyx inlay. Like,
Laz
proudly
will.
laid on your chest.
Laz like comes up in like parade rest, like full, like just the whole nine. He cleans up surprisingly well for these sorts of functions, which is not something that he particularly enjoys, but it's part of the job. So he gives a kind of respectful nod.
Would you have notified your family about this event?
Yes.
Okay, they're in the crowd, and you can see even Erebus is applauding.
That gets a genuine smile, which probably freaks some people out, but that gets a genuine smile.
As you step back, they next call up Ezo. Ezo, do you have a... Ezo doesn't have a last name.
He's Ezo Silver Eyes these days.
Ezo Silver... Okay. Ezo Silver Eyes.
Ezo walks up and is like... And like, I would think does the opposite of Laz. He walks up with a lot of swagger. But then once he does get up there... Is Laz still on stage? Is everybody just like on stage? Yeah. All right. Then like looks over at Laz and kind of like mimics his stance.
Okay.
But it's kind of like chest out in like the biggest of ways.
Nice. Would you have informed Bruce about this event? Bruce and Ads?
I would have told half of all of Goblin Town.
Okay.
But yes, them too.
Yeah. So you can see Bruce and Ads are both there. Ads is applauding. You see Gorb and Azir. They're there. They're cheering you on. Like Azir's just like, that's our boy! Bruce just has his arms folded and gives you a nod of approval.
I just nod back to him.
And Laryl Silverhand pins you with a shield of the city as well. As you step back. Next up, they call up Wilhelmina Tanavast. Tanavast is wearing her like normal sort of red uniform, but on her left arm, she has got this piece, or it's essentially a sleeve made of gold chain with this like very ornate sort of a cuff to it. You would recognize it, Laz, as what's called the Bright Sleeve. It is awarded to members of the Watch or Guard who perform above and beyond the normal call of their station. She's wearing this already as she steps forward and is awarded the Shield of the City. And before she can step back, Laryl Silverhand makes an announcement to the group, or to the assembly, that given recent events in the city, given the recent escape of convicts from under the protection of one of the captains of the guard, and given her incredible service to the city, not only during the events of Wild Night, but in the busting of a drug ring up in Field Ward, Wilhelmina Tanavast is to be named the new captain of the guard, or captain of the watch of Trade Ward.
Oh, god damn it.
That's where we live.
Yeah.
She steps back, and Laryl Silverhand says, and to replace her, a officer of the watch known for his courage, known for his dedication to the city, and known for his doggedness in the pursuit of criminality wherever it lays. Roleric Durnan.
Oh, you son of a
bitch.
As he steps forward and is awarded a Shield of the City and is named the new captain of the Watch of Dock Ward.
Izo is openly, hostilely glaring at him on stage, not giving a fuck.
He doesn't even seem to acknowledge you.
Fist clench. I don't care. I'm sure he doesn't acknowledge me, but I want everybody looking at this goddamn stage to understand how angry Izo is.
Laz's jaw is locked.
Laz, as the sort of as this is happening,
I
you
am
start
Jack.
Do you shout that, Oz?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Okay. Oz shouts, "I object." Oz, give me a quick, give me another charisma check, real quick.
Okie dokie.
14. So you yell object just as the trumpets start blaring. Your voice is kind of drowned out by them. Like you start sort of raising your hand, but nobody really pays that much attention. And Laz, as you're sort of watching all this occur, you start doing the calculations in your head, the logic, and now that you're thinking about it, given the events of Wild Night, they're looking to crack the upper crust are looking to crack down on criminality and just sort of like bring a strong presence to Dock Ward. Durnan definitely covers that. As he steps back, a few more awards are handed out, but slowly but surely, the ceremony ends. You guys are also going to be awarded some money. Number one, each of you is going to earn 100 gold pieces just from, like, it's part of your award ceremony, and this is in addition to your actual, like, little trophy. And let's see, where are they? Because you guys had bounties that you collected on Waterdeep's Most Wanted. What was it? Where did I put that?
Oh,
hold on.
Bounties.
Yeah, you collected multiple bounties. Was it? I appear to not have put it somewhere. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say, 200 gold pieces per head. You guys, let's see. You managed to bag Raylan, Scrimshaw, Duroc, and Grimgraj. You did not manage to get Mange, who escaped, and Vryn, who escaped. So, 200 apiece. That's 800 gold between the 6 of you.
Where's the fuck's my phone? There it is.
Okay, what's the math on that?
133.33 infinity.
Who's gonna get the 34th
you each get
gold?
133 gold.
Woohoo!
So 233.
Okay.
Josh, once we're done with this part, I have a question that I'm very curious about.
Okay. But yeah, the ceremony ends essentially, and Laeral Silverhand returns into the to the depths of the palace, and people start milling about again. So Izo, Charlie, you had a question?
Yeah. So Tanavas is now captain of the guard for Trade Ward.
Yes.
But is still ward boss of the Dock Ward?
Dock Ward.
You would have to talk to her about that, but presumably.
That would make
All
sense.
right.
Yeah, that is add a little bit of a... If she's not in charge of Dock Ward guard-wise, that probably complicates her ward boss duties then. That's interesting.
It might be that she got moved in that area as well, and that's why she moved.
Yeah, does that mean that
Radomir
is oh God, okay. So many questions.
Mm-hmm. Tanavast, you see, is amongst the crowd, and she's slowly, she's conferring with some other watch members, but otherwise seems to be heading towards a coach to go about her day. But yeah, unless you guys have something you want to do here, we're going to cut back to you over at the King's Palace.
I'll just nod at Pio and Siri on my way up. I'm not gonna engage with them too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they nod. They nod at you, and let's go with Pio. Like gives you like a little golf clap as you're walking past.
Nice. I give a little bow as I go by. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Laz will converse awkwardly with his family for a bit before he leaves.
Okay.
Yeah, Izo's definitely gonna like do a lot of big hugs.
Mm-hmm,
I'm gonna send some autographs.
We love
Yeah,
you,
Oz,
Oz.
Oz, you get a lot of autographs signed.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
Well, you've been advertising yourself quite a bit.
That's true.
Then there's one guy who like keeps having you sign a lot of things.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
what does he look like?
Let's go with somebody give me a description for this man. For Oz's biggest fan, somebody give me a description. Go.
Tall, skinny, kind of has like this beatnik goatee thing.
Okay, there we go.
Cute little goblin child.
Cute little goblin child. Okay, so
A cute little goblin child with a beatnik kind of thing who's kind of tall for his age and lanky.
And his
goblin child,
and his leg is missing.
With a missing leg, but also a beatnik. Okay.
Who's constantly trying to put his hand on the small of Oz's back.
Because his fake leg isn't long enough, so he's on foul balance.
And this is also the last time I ever ask for any of your inputs. So yeah, this one-legged beatnik goblin.
I was trying to make it cute, but
I know you were trying to make it cute. And
you're gonna grow up, kid. You're gonna be growing up big and strong, just like me.
Gee willikers, Mr. Blue Blood. I sure hope so. As soon as I get a new leg, I'm gonna do all the things like you.
You'll get that new leg,
I'm gonna
kid.
jump off of balconies and save damsels and everything.
Yeah, keep working on it. You'll get it.
And he has like a little frog plushie.
Yeah, yeah, totally. He's got like a little beanbag frog.
But it's also missing a leg.
It's got eyes drawn on in magic marker.
It's fucked up.
There's like stuffing just coming out.
Mm-hmm. His mother comes up. Come on, Stumpy. Okay, come on, Mom. Bye, Mr. Blue Blood.
I'm gonna whisper to King. I'm gonna whisper to King.
Sounds like those monsters from Monsters Inc. that keep fanboying over Sully.
Oh my god, yes.
Whisper to King. I don't think he was born with that name.
You sure? I thought that was like a traditional goblin name. It sounds like one.
That is a cruel mother.
As you guys are getting ready to depart, like Bruce offers you a ride back to your bar aboard the cart pulled by Sybil.
Yeah, Sybil.
You guys get a relaxing cart ride. Izo, as you're sitting up there with Bruce, he doesn't say much, but he just like looks over at you. I remember telling you, stay out of trouble.
Well, I didn't have much choice.
He gives you a smile, pats you on the shoulder. Helping folks. No trouble. Done good.
Izo smiles and just kind of like looks away as like a single tear rolls down his cheek.
Noted. When you look away, Izo, you see standing in the nearby alleyway, sort of looking at his watch, is Quentin Mallory. He's standing there like he sees you, points to his watch, and walks down the alley.
Who's Mallory?
He's the guy who's been training you.
Trainer.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
Your fight, by the way, Izo, is the day after tomorrow.
Oh god damn it. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Does that mean I'm supposed to follow him?
He'll probably meet you back at the bar.
Oh, okay.
That's typically where he meets you for these things.
All right.
But he is indicating time to get to work.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're gonna cut to you guys back over at your bar.
Gotta go change out of my dress jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys get a miniature celebration of your own as you return to Silver Chime. Your neighbors are out front, applauding you as you come up back, just shaking your hands. They've heard about everything.
Yeah, before I get out of the car, I undo this guy's self that was doing the whole LT gray phase. I was like, oh, I can't wait for those two to get out of town. Still have that accent on lock.
And as you guys roll up on the King's Palace, there's a lot of commotion going on. There are a lot of people coming and going. There are several wagons that have stopped out front, and you can see that there are a couple of bugbears, and the gnolls are all outside helping carry in and move furniture. There's also a wagon with a whole bunch of like lumber, nails, other building supplies, and a group of goblins are running to and fro into the building. You would recognize you would all recognize them, but one in particular. Let's see, where are we? Did you ever think that maybe you have too many relatives? Sure, here we go.
He has all the cousins.
Yeah, he is escorted by the members of his carpentry team, Vinny, Tony, Giuseppe, and Neil. When he sees you, hey, Oz!
Hey, it's Jort. What's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going. It's going. I
Good,
just
good. I hear you.
saved the city.
So I hear. He like points to your little ward. Got to say, very impressed.
Thank you. So,
your mother
what has
would
you
be
around
so
here?
proud of you. Oh, we're doing some construction on your bar.
Oh, that's right. And yeah, my mother would be proud.
She is proud. She's just in the other room.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he's staying with us.
That's
yeah,
right.
some guy called Wavier got a hold of the guild, told us to come down here and start working on your bar a little bit. So I got Vinny, Tony, Giuseppe, and Neil.
Cool. Free
So-
shit.
Wait, didn't
It
we
is
order
free,
this?
right?
You didn't. Yes, it is free, and no, you did not order this.
Oh wait.
Sweet.
Wait, what the fuck's happening what's being done to our bar?
Get new
So your
furniture.
bar's getting some new stuff in it.
Ooh.
More importantly, you guys. Here, I'll just go ahead and show this to you. Your rank is going up.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Rank 2. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Now that you're at rank 2, it means that various features that you have will go up. It means that you can now checks that you make to do things like collect rumors or gather intel are more likely to occur. It also means you get more money, and it's payday. So you all get you get 200 gold to be divided between King, Vivi, Izo, Oz, and Jim. Laz, you would get your weekly stipend of 40 gold.
Cool. I'll take.
So we're each getting 40?
Yeah.
Yes.
Money.
I have to say, Josh, this is nicely making up for all the money you stole from us.
It's nice not seeing that zero on my sheet anymore.
Don't jinx it, Charlie. It's gonna get stolen if you keep talking about it like that.
There is a very large bird, very large magpie that comes down, starts stealing all your things.
No.
Snap the snake and put it into a pie.
You can't take the couch. It's too heavy.
I shoot it down.
In addition to Jort and his team who are going to work on your bar, you also have again those bugbears and the gnolls who are helping carry in furniture. Because as Jort said, he's not the only one here. Let's see.
Yeah, he said changes were. Oh, right.
Oz, you see your Aunt Anxie. Let's see. Her daughter, Tala, this little goblin girl, comes running up. You can see she's covered in paint smears, and she is escorted by a monkey it doesn't look like a normal monkey. It looks like a child's finger painting of a monkey, animated and given life, that constantly follows her. And lastly, well, not lastly, but she is also being followed around by Jast, your little cousin Jast, who's got his little sword and shield that he carries everywhere he goes. But they're here, sort of like watching everything get moved in. Occasionally, Tala will whisper something to Jast. He'll chuckle. But they're just sort of watching everything get moved in. And as soon as you sort of pull up and she notices you, your darling, beloved mother comes out. She is dressed like any proper upper class white woman in the middle of the day. So she's got a handkerchief like covering her hair, these large sunglasses, and probably a Manhattan in her hand. As she sees you come out. Oh, good! Oz! I've been waiting for you, Munchkin. She comes running up to you. I heard you got an award today.
That's true, I did. Guys,
Oh, look at your little medal. It looks so cute on you.
guys, we need to find a new place for these people.
Now, none of that. None of that. Don't be silly. You'll hardly notice us. You'll definitely not even. I will be quiet as a church mouse. You won't even know I'm here. It'll be a whole lot. It'll be very easy. Much
Matt,
easier.
we already
than the
have
6
church
hours of
mouses.
labor I was in. I had you with. You know.
Rats, actually. They're really nice. Wait, do you
Are we
make, like,
building another love
sandwiches
line?
and stuff? Good sandwiches? We do need a mom around the bar.
Oh, darling, I don't make sandwiches anymore. But don't worry. And she like looks over at Anxie and the kid. I'm sure they'll be willing to help out around the bar. What were you saying, Isa?
Are we adding a third story to our bar to accommodate all these new relatives?
Oh no! Of course not, honey. Don't worry. We found the room upstairs that we can all occupy.
There's another room.
Which room upstairs?
Oh, it's the. As soon as you go up the door, it's the first one on the right. It's got 2 beds in it, don't you know?
Wait a second. Wait a second. That's my room.
Oh, don't. Is that your room, honey? Oh, it'll be like a little sleepover.
Oh God.
Hold on, I've got an idea. How do I draw? Where's my drawing stuff?
Team, I need some help.
It now has, like, 3 bunk beds in there, I'm sure.
All right.
Question: Are the urchins still like shacking with us? Or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, they are probably hanging around Oz's mom.
Yo, when I said
found these delightful children living upstairs. Squidly's just like, yeah, we're delightful.
Oh god, they're still here. I thought they would have like dispersed at this point.
when
Here
I
we
said
go.
we're gonna start a revolution and create our own team, this is not what I had in mind.
We can do this.
Children and mothers?
Oh, you want to expand it out like that, Isa?
Yeah, if we make King's room a little smaller to get a corridor. in here-
Unacceptable.
We get a corridor in here. We can expand the second floor over the kitchen and get 3 more rooms.
One
Those rooms are
of
bigger
the
than our
things you
rooms.
notice that they are carrying in Oz is a probably 4x8 portrait of you. Although it's not any given portrait, it is a portrait of your. It's your little baby portrait she carries around with her.
Oh God.
Why do you have a giant version of that? I mean, I guess that's.
I was hoping that I get like a Napoleon, thing, but I'm riding bully instead of a horse.
Isn't Mira's picture Oz as big as real Oz?
Yeah.
Oh no! I followed Izo's advice and I got a large one made. Don't worry, we can hang it in your little showroom downstairs. Everyone can see how cute you were.
Oh my
It is pretty cute.
They start like the Knolls like start mounting it on the wall. She just sits there with her hands on her hips. There, isn't that better now?
That's like the
really
exact
ties the
face
room
Oz is
together.
making right now, too.
It's exactly right.
Oh, Munchkin, we're gonna have so much fun together.
I hate my life.
Now, don't
I'm
you
gonna
take
be
that stone with me, Oz Blue Blood. 7 hours I was in labor with you.
Oh no.
I thought it was 12.
She looks over at UV. Oh, well, darling, trust me. After hour 13, they all start to blur together. You know.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I heard 23.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Now, Oz, are you just going to stand there? Are you going to get me some food?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you some food, all right. I'm gonna. I know this really good place. I'll be back later. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm never coming back.
Les is gonna look to King and Izo and Vivi, and he's gonna say, "I might be spending less time here."
I don't have a house besides this one. So are they actually adding an extension to the bar, or are they just moving for a drink?
So here's what you guys get to do. You get to tell me. You each get to come up with one feature that your bar gets to have now. Like, it could be a unique piece of furniture. It could be some sort of small room, or just something that the bar didn't have initially. For example, I'm just gonna make the call here. For Jim, they're gonna build like a little stage, probably like a 3-man stage, something he could perform on.
I like that.
That's awesome.
I want to put a jail cell in the basement.
Okay.
Well, it's not a bad idea, especially with how our basement can be scryed. It could also act as kind of like a safe room if we need to hide down there.
I'm gonna put these in the chat so I have a reference for them. Jail cell in basement. Stage for Jim. King, do you have a suggestion?
Oh, I'm still thinking on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to come up with these now. I'm going to put these in the chat for now. If you guys come up with an idea, just go ahead and message me or just tell me at some point, and we'll make a note of it. And yeah, depending on what you guys come up with, I may end up editing the map in some way. I know when you hit level 3, you will get a new actual map for your bar.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But for right now, I kind of like this map. So I don't want to change it just yet.
I love this map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main challenge for me is just whether I should do something useful or something King would actually suggest.
Stay in character, man. Stay in character.
Hey, Josh, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So the wall that our chimney is on, in the kitchen,
Yeah.
is that wall? Is there an alley on the other side of the wall? Is that a shared wall with another building?
I believe it is I think it's an open space. Yeah. Let's take a look.
I'm lost on the map. Oh, it is open.
Yeah, it is open. Yeah, there's an alley
An
there.
open green space there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You looking for a back exit?
No, I'm more thinking of if we could expand footprint. I don't know. You can take us back.
I probably shouldn't have asked an architect to come up with some sort of new building feature.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
All right, I got an idea for mine.
Okay.
A aquarium far too large than what is necessary for Prince.
Oh
Goldfish.
God. Okay.
Yes.
Large enough to
I'm
potentially
going to
one
put
day.
aquarium of unusual size.
One day we'll get a mermaid in there, but for now it's just Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. So
I'm debating between two.
I'm also torn between two. Here, I want to tell you my two. One of them is this expansion of the second floor. Even if it's not for Oz's relatives, I think it could be handy to have additional rooms.
I mean, if we're gonna get a map upgrade, I assume it's gonna happen anyway at rank 3.
right.
So,
I mean,
My
who
other
knows when we're gonna
thought-
hit rank 3 though?
And that's why I wanted to put it in a group. But my other thought is, let me draw it.
You could do like an escape room from the basement. We have another way of leaving. That'd be
Well,
kind of cool.
my thought when we initially found that basement was, we initially found that basement when I was going to get my buddy to create a entrance for us into the sewer system.
Oh,
But that's not what I'm suggesting. My other thing I'm thinking of, as fun as a nice bar thing, is where this table is, of putting essentially another hearth here, and maybe some big comfy like leather chairs at it. So we have a hearth in the bar and not just the cooking one in the back in the kitchen.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
That is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a good bar thing, because I can tell you right now, Laz is not thinking bar things. I was literally debating secret exit through the basement, with some sort of smuggler's hutch. Because what's more paranoid in a secret basement than a secret compartment in the secret basement to hide your shit?
So, Laz, is that what you're going with? Secret compartment?
Let me get back to you, because I'm still debating between that and the secret exit.
I will say the full extension that you've mapped out here, Charlie, probably would probably be too much for what you're getting. However, if you want extra bedroom, that would definitely be a thing.
Then yeah, actually that's what I would like to do. I would like to extend Izo's bedroom out so that I have room for both brewing and working out.
Oh, okay. So you just want to improve your extend your.
Yeah, here, I can delete a lot of things.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh god. Oh, I can't undo. Yeah, I just want to extend out like that.
Okay. Yeah, got you. Okay. So Izo room extension.
I'll probably also do a room extension, but I'll build a little like compartment above my room, like in Lilo and Stitch, when there's like you got a ladder up, and I have
Like a
workshop.
sort of a loft thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Loft workshop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that fit. Yeah, that fits Vivi.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the room, she's like up the ladder.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and
okay. Secret door in the basement out of the alley.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Secret basement escape.
Will they go to do we want to go to the alley or do we want to go into the sewers?
You could always try to extend it later.
Yeah. But as I'll say, the sewer's more versatile because there's sewer grates back into the alley or nearby.
Yeah.
As well as just being connected.
That's a good plan. We'll do that.
2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. So yeah, Oz and Oz's mother and cousins start moving in. Let's see what else is on my list here of things to take care of. Oh, okay. Oz, while you're out in the alley, one of your neighbors. Let's go with Oh, the detective. Let's see here. It would be under Merchant Services, so we're Chime Alley. That would be Danny Trench. Yeah, this guy. So, Oz, as you are out in the alleyway, Danny Trench approaches you. Danny Trench has information that you seek. He's completed the case that you hired him for.
Right, of course, the case.
He hands you a envelope. Inside is relevant information on Amelia Crane.
Did I order a case?
Yeah, you paid several sessions ago. You paid for information on Amelia Crane. You used your tavern's feature here to gather
cool.
intel on Amelia Crane and what she had been doing, based on like information you found in the basement.
Nice. I have another case for you, Danny.
Danny Trench is all ears.
What was the name? Durham?
Rolerick Durnan.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this guy, Rolerick. He just became the new chief dockwork captain thing. He was working with Saint Domain, and I believe he might have some bad connections. Can you tell me if you can try to find something on their relationship? Maybe that incriminates him?
Danny Trench can certainly try. Let's see. So, Oz, if you'd like to use Danny Trench to gather intel on Durnan, you can use the gather intel feature of your bar here. So, hang on, let me bring it up.
Team, is that okay if I use that?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that you're level 2, you guys actually get 2 uses of this per level. So,
Okay, 1 second.
Is there anything
Or
else
each
you guys
month, I
wanted
should
me to ask for him?
I don't hear anybody objecting.
I don't know.
No, go
No,
for it.
no objection.
Okay. So Oz, you can spend in order to do this. He's going to need payment. You can spend you have to spend at least 100, but up to 200. The more you spend, you will get a higher bonus on your gather intel check.
I just got back. Who was our second person?
Oh, I didn't ask. I didn't actually find another person. No one said anything.
Mhm.
I asked you guys. I don't know if everyone heard that. I asked if you guys want to do another person, because I guess we get another person to look for as well. Team.
You don't have to choose necessarily right now.
Okay.
But Oz,
I don't have any at this time.
would you like to spend 100 or 200 gold?
I'll give him 200. Screw
Okay.
it.
So let's see. Okay. Yeah, then tell you can spend 100. There we go. Okay, Oz. So you can go ahead and roll me a d20 and add. Let's see, you're level 7. You can add 5 to the total. Okay.
11.
11. Danny Trench nods. Danny Trench will see what he can do. Pulls out a cigarette, lights it, disappears down an alleyway.
Damn, that guy's so cool. Okay, so I have this envelope. I guess I'll open it up.
So, Oz, when you open it up, you find relevant information about Amelia Crane. Apparently, Amelia Crane is not her first. Used to go by the name of Emma Beddoes. Grew up in Dock Ward. An accomplished painter and sort of like up and coming star within Waterdeep's art scene. She got her first painting ever sold was something called The Dandelion Set Sail. and that's 2 words, dandelion. But apparently that was sold at auction to some anonymous bidder. However, her real sort of status bump came a few years ago when she was commissioned by the former Open Lord of Waterdeep, Daggelt Neverember, to create a 2-scale and intricately detailed map of Waterdeep to be to be installed into the floor of the main rotunda in the Palace of Waterdeep. That was her. That's the thing that really got her on the map. That was a highly sought after project. But Neverember hired her to paint this like big scale map right there in the rotunda. It is preserved by magic and remains there to this day. It's actually like a bit of a tourist attraction. That would also, she also the information also would reveal she lives in Castle Ward. It's probably about it. But that would probably explain why in the papers on the desk, there's a letter from Amelia Crane thanking Neverember for his patronage.
Wasn't there also something about the stone and like the diamonds on it, like matching a mappish kind of thing? Or am I matching that?
The stone has been referred to as the compass.
So we gotta put
By
some
people in
lemon
the know.
juice on it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You need lemon juice, a clean room, probably one that you could just build in your living room, you know?
And then you just gotta breathe on it.
Yeah.
You gotta breathe
Yeah.
on it. You might need like the
Special
special
goggles.
glasses to see.
Yeah.
The special
Some
goggles.
special goggles.
Yeah.
Vivi, I'm sure you can
There may be
reproduce
another
those.
one of those.
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
My goggles probably already do that.
Probably.
This depends. How many lenses do your goggles have? Everybody knows that the utility of goggles is directly proportional to the number of lenses it has stacked on top of each other.
But yeah, according to this book that was in your basement, you know that this treasure or whatever is supposedly like protected by several layers of defenses, but even more so than that, in order to locate it, one would have to have both the map and the compass.
And we only have the compass.
But the map
True.
might be out there on that rotunda.
It might be the map. Yep.
Rotunda's a cool word.
It's like a round tundra. So we'll have to head north.
Rotunda. Okay, I'm gonna keep this letter and I'm going to share it with the team the next chance I get with them.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. Check that off. Okay. After a few hours of celebration, like Bruce is also making a beer delivery. Izo, would you sort of stay and sort of direct the move-in process? Would you hang out with Bruce, or like Mallory is probably across the street, sort of waiting for you? Would you go and train with him?
I'm trying to remember. Bruce doesn't know I'm training with Mallory.
That's correct.
Fuck.
He doesn't know about your fight either.
I know. Crap. You put me in a pickle here. I gotta go. I gotta go train.
Okay.
I have a quick drink with Bruce after helping him unload the beer delivery, and then make my apologies and go train.
Okay. You head off. After several hours of training, celebration, and just sort of and just like the commotion of moving in, night falls. Oz has returned to the bar. Izo, you've returned to the bar, much more tired. Obviously, Bruce has gone back home. And yeah, we find you guys that evening.
I'm never returned to the bar.
Oh, you never return?
I never returned.
Okay.
Ever again.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Oz just that's just how Oz, disappeared. Just ran over the. You just watched him disappear over the horizon, riding a frog.
He's just staring wistfully from across the street in the rain.
we cut to Oz staring into the twin suns of Tatooine. No, but yeah, that evening you guys are sitting celebrating, trying to figure out your next move. When Tanavast saunters in, like as soon as the door opens and she's standing there, like the atmosphere in the bar suddenly gets like the temperature in the room sort of drops. Everybody gets a lot quieter as she sort of saunters over to the bar, plops down in the seat. What's the lady got to do to get a drink around here?
Oh, just say hello. How's it going? And I'll, push for one of the Knolls to bring her a drink.
She looks around the establishment. Huh. Cute little place you have here.
I was thinking more of the term majestic, but cute will work as well.
Josh, sorry, who did you say this was again?
Tanavast.
Oh.
Is Laz here still as well? Or?
Oh, would Laz still be here?
Yeah, Laz will probably still be here. He'll, as Tanavast walks in, he'll kind of settle in a chair off to the side, like where he can still kind of observe, but he's got like a newspaper in his hand and like reading glasses on, and a glass of water, much to his own chagrin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally tinkering of something with some rats watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rats have started getting a little bit smarter now that the new moon has passed. They are now, their intelligence is like 6 or 7, something like that. So they're now as smart as like a dumb person, but they can still help out, hand you tools, things like that.
Yep.
Izo under his breath so that nobody outside of us, nobody not sitting at this corner of the bar can hear. Because I assume we still have other patrons, right?
Yeah.
So Tanavast, with you now leading the watch here in Trade Ward, what does that mean for your other duties in Dock Ward?
She takes a long sip of her drink, sets it down, turns around in the bar. Don't all of you have somewhere better to be? All the watch members, look at her, and slowly, one by one, set their drinks down, put their money on the table, and file out. Turns back around to you.
I look over the Knolls and I just gonna go to them, why don't you go clean up the back for a minute?
Certainly, Majesty. They head out. They head in the back. Caprica's already in the kitchen, cooking up things.
I forgot we'd become a cop bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're a cop bar now. Laz is going to... Yeah. Laz is going to sort of, the one or two patrons that weren't members of the watch, he'll sort of like stand up and kind of nod them out. Last call, guys. Time to go.
They down their drinks, pat you on the shoulder. All right, take care. Put their money on the table, head out.
Take
Tana
care.
Bass sets her elbows on the table, folds her fingers together. My duties down in Dock Ward are still what they are, although the situation has now become more complicated, as I'm sure you could figure.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I can't imagine having that bigot in charge of things down there is going to make. I imagine it's going to cut into profits.
A number of things are going to be cutting into profits. Dock Ward, she plays with a coin on the counter. Dock Ward isn't turning profits anymore.
Leslie
It's not
raises
even-
an eyebrow.
It's not even really. She plinks the coin back down onto the counter. Ours. Dock Ward's contested territory. The Zents hit us really hard during Wild Night. We've lost a lot of headquarters in there. A lot of our agents had to go scurrying off to other parts, and a lot of them are dead.
Shit.
Shit is right.
Indeed.
Well,
Time to start laying the cards on the table. The boss, and she looks at you, Izo, and you, King, is done playing games. Things are going to be stepping up now. She looks at you, King, and with me up here, that means you're going to be stepping up. You, Nazca, and Rook. While I'm up here with my hands tied, it will be all the more important that the three of you, my block bosses, keep things in that ward under control.
of course. Should be. No, I can assume it's open season on Zents in that case, then.
That it is.
Well, that should make things a bit more simple to execute, then.
Laz is very uncomfortable.
Emphasis on the execute.
You're talking open war.
I'm talking orders that have come down from on high. It's out of my hands now, Wolf. I tried keeping things together as long as I could. You know that as well as I do. But we've gone beyond that now. The best thing we can all hope for is a swift victory. For whatever side, preferably our side. Especially for our side. I trust you understand, Inspector?
Laz Laz hates this. Laz will give a curt nod.
Good.
Bad and stable is better than bad and chaos.
A swift amputation's better than a slow infection, you could say.
That too.
Is there any plan for removing Durnan?
We're going to have to figure out what to do with Durnan. Nothing's been decided just yet.
Best thing to do for now would be to weaponize him.
That was
Feed
my
him.
thought.
intel on the Zents when we can find it.
Looks over at you, King. I know I still owe you a few things.
That you do.
Step up with this, and you'll get them back.
Understood.
One other thing, and she finishes off her drink. The issue of that stone is still on the table. If you see it, remember, black sphere embedded with diamonds. We'll pay for it. Apparently, the boss is convinced it leads to treasure of some kind. Apparently enough that it could end this war. Assuming such things are real. Assuming the stone isn't halfway across Faerun by now. But again, you'll be compensated should you find it. She'll turn, stand up, and start walking out. By the way, I look forward to doing business with you in the future.
As do we.
Heads out.
I need to take a fucking shower.
Oh, yes. Yes, but, and I just look at the door to make sure she's not gonna, walk back in before I start saying this, but she is in a weakened position, which means...
That's not a good thing.
Well, it's just more dangerous now being in a corner, but also means more opportunities for us.
Getting one enemy at a time.
Oh, believe me, I've got my eyes on the Zins after what happened the other night, but I'm going to keep aware of what opportunities are in front of us.
I have a question. I can't remember. Do we have a bouncer? Didn't we have a bouncer?
Yes, you do.
Lurt, right? Is that his
Lurt.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lurt. A drug-addicted hunter.
Right.
God damn it.
How's he doing? Is he still off the wagon or on the wagon? I forget the phrase goes.
He's off the wagon in respect to Honeydew. He is still on the wagon in respect to Dream Lily and the other hard shit you guys sort of pulled him out of.
No, I mean, Honeydew never hurt anybody. The only time Honeydew's killed someone was when a bailiff fell on someone.
Hey guys, we did a good thing. We cleaned somebody up. We did one good thing.
For now.
Oh my god.
With the escalation of
Heroes
things-
of Waterdeep here, folks.
Oh, I'm gonna hide all these trucks. Quick, Lurt! It starts flowing.
with things escalating, we might want to look into getting some more muscle by the door, maybe around the clock.
Yeah, especially if Oz's family is going to be living here and the urchins are going to keep hanging around. Don't
The
wanna-
notoriety is not good either.
Yep. That's
Oz,
better
I
when-
do have a question. Are you back, or would you still be out?
Yeah, I'm legitimately not there.
Okay.
And I'm legitimately not probably coming back until my mother's gone.
Interesting. Okay.
Do we have any idea, any way to get a hold of you?
Harper Badge is probably our best bet, isn't it? Because I don't think
If
we
we're
know
in
if
range.
It has a
you're the
range of
context.
100 feet.
Yeah,
To
we
be
just
honest, I
have to
probably
wander
wouldn't-
around Goblin Town.
It's a walkie-talkie,
Hope it
not a
kicks in.
cell phone.
Yeah.
Hey, we
I
need
wouldn't-
sitting stones. We need to invest in some of those.
I probably wouldn't go too far. I have a couple places that I was thinking of going to.
He went to the rival bar across the street.
Oh, you
Oh
son
god,
of
he's
a
in
bitch.
Tequila Mockingbird.
If Oz is in Tequila
bastard.
Mockingbird,
We
he's
can stay
out.
there.
We really can't come back.
No, we can't.
You're not welcome here.
Hopefully Oz will
la-
come back and figure out his whole mother situation, because if another night, like when all those thief assassin people came in, and we had the kids, and there's double the amount of kids and goblins everywhere getting in the way. Just be a disaster.
I suspect that with this now being a cop bar, the Blue Blood family probably won't hang around for too long. Or maybe they will. I
What
don't
are you
know.
insinuating?
Racist.
What? Just because they're goblins?
Look at this guy. Jeez, bacon.
He's a literal mob boss. Pretty sure he's admitted to his lads directly that he does money laundering for the Zents. Just saying. Lazarus. Sorry,
Hang on, I'm thinking about something here. Laz, it would also probably cross your mind. Because I think Oz would have told you guys about this. Oz, would you have told your friends about the incident when they all got shot and you ran away and you made a deal with a guy inside of a bag?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay. Laz, in addition to the fact that this is a cop bar, you guys have a deal with a certain shady group of people who have, number one, access to firearms. And who knows what other types of resources, who have an arrangement with you guys to sort of keep the bar protected and keep people off your back, as long as you guys hold on to that stone, and you are making progress on finding out what it leads to.
Oh, right. Yeah, in that case,
there
it's
is
probably
one tiny issue in that Oz has that stone. I'm pretty
sure. God damn. Okay.
Wait, I have the stone?
I have I mean, you're the one who had it last.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know. Well, would they know that Oz has it on him at all times? I mean, if he has it at all times, we don't know that either.
They don't know. Yeah, I mean, they're not here
at all times.
No, Oz is the last person to have that thing.
No, we should have that on us at all times.
I mean, I think last we talked about it, it was just Oz still had it in his hands after that whole event. I don't think we ever discussed where we would store it or if we would store it.
So I'm going to operate on the assumption that Oz still has it.
Yeah, that's probably a fair assumption. A lot's been going on over the past couple days. Lads will not have had time to talk with Oz about that.
We had a Halloween party.
Yeah.
It was an explosive one.
So Laz will definitely be looking for Oz at the very least, or will be getting in. If he gets truly desperate, he will be getting in touch with a certain head of the Blue Blood family to find Oz, because there are certain protections afforded to us because of Oz's unusual position.
Speaking of Oz, where are you going?
The first place I wanted to hit up is the guy who built the rapier.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to update on progress of like what's going on.
Okay. Let me find him.
He was like a turtle man, right?
Yep. I believe his name. Yeah, Taka. Taka. Yeah, Taka.
There's something I was going to do with my money. Once I had money again, I can't think of what it was.
What was the second word?
It should be in your handout. The handout for the thing.
Well, it says river, but there was I forgot what instigated it. It was like something to do with revenge or something.
Commitment.
Was it commitment?
It was so. As players, you guys got a little scene.
Right.
Oz wouldn't know, but the thing was courage.
Courage. Okay. Nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we were actually. I think he's been hanging out at the blacksmith shop, which is right next door. So Because he is their teacher.
Old
So,
mentor.
go ahead.
Mentor, yeah.
Yeah, he's their mentor. So, why is this so big? Oh, this is the thing. Okay. I'll have to edit this at some point. But, yeah, we'll assume you're over at Men at Arms. Where, yeah, in fact, you do find Taka and your two neighbors, Spark and Wash.
Cool. What are they doing?
They are, let's see, given the fact that it's, probably, let's say they are working on an order of swords for the city guard.
Hello! I walk in.
How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going good.
I hear you guys got a bunch of medals.
We did. We just won. Or not won. We won a fight, and we got a bad guy, and we saved the town.
Not
kind of a
bad,
big
man.
deal
Not
now?
bad. What can we do you for? Looking for new swords, man?
No, not particularly. Actually, I have this rapier that I got from you guys a while back. Well,
Mhm.
it wasn't from this store, but I know that you guys worked on it, or Taka did.
Oh yeah, old man's in the back. Want me to go get him?
Yeah.
He disappears behind a curtain. A few minutes later, big turtle man comes out. You
Hey,
again.
what's up? Yeah, I've been using this sword, and it's been getting a lot better. I've been able to use it a little better.
Oh,
But I noticed that it's still not at that full capacity.
still, huh?
Yeah, how do I get it to that last level?
You figured out what a rapier wants?
Yeah, it wants courage.
Have courage, then.
Sometimes.
Rapier focuses all of its pressure at one single point. It needs forward momentum and a hand that is committed to the strike. Once you lunge, you can't change. So at some point, Shrimpy, you gotta stop holding back and put everything you've got into whatever you're doing. But first, you gotta figure out where you're pointed.
A direction. Wow, that's really deep. How did you make this thing?
With my hands. And my heart.
You
Like
got
any
any cool-
craftsman.
You got any cool other knickknacks?
I don't make knickknacks. Pokes you in the chest.
Oh, yeah, my bad. What about weapons?
Those I make. What are you looking for? Another one?
That would be cool.
I don't have another rapier.
Okay.
Not yet. If you want, I can try to make something. Something that might work for you.
What about something from my frog?
Looks at Bully. What are you thinking?
You know, he could use some. You don't make armor, do you?
I don't make armor. He looks over at Wash. He does, though. What, do you want armor for the frogman?
Yeah, he's got to be a battle frog.
Battle frog. Hey, I like this guy. Yeah, I could probably whip up something for you.
Cool. Is it a lot?
Depends on what you want. Like, how heavily armored do you want?
Is this something I should look up in the book?
Oh, no, just like, are you looking for, like, sort of light armor? Just light, medium, heavy?
Probably the heaviest. Whatever the heaviest you got.
Heaviest we got. Okay. He pulls out a little tape measure, comes over, starts measuring Bully, getting length of his legs, width, things like that. All right.
How would it
One
affect his
armored frog.
maneuverability?
What was that? Sorry.
And his stealth.
Yeah, how would that help his maneuverability?
Well, if you're looking at heavy armor, it's going to reduce it.
Can he still swim?
I could, He thinks about it for a second. If I make it from the right material, yeah. Gonna cost extra.
Can he still jump?
Oh, he'd be able to jump. Probably not as high.
I like it. How much is it?
Give me a few days. Let me see if I can find the right materials for it. Depending on what I find, I'll let you know.
Okay, sounds good. I guess I'll get out of there. I missed the team already. I hate being solo.
They're so close yet so far.
I don't want to go there.
Oz takes a step forward, and then there's just this ominous aura over the bar.
I'll have him just sleep in the alleyway tonight, just in case if something goes down.
Okay. Okay. So Oz settles down to sleep in the alleyway.
He's used to sleeping in alleyways and sewers, so...
Sure.
And he's still technically within 100 feet, so I'm sure at some point one of us is just randomly going to try to Harper pin and talk to him.
Sure, if you
Yeah.
want.
Oz.
At the very least, yeah.
Over.
Blue leader standing by.
Oz?
Would you be green leader?
Blue blood leader
Blue blood
standing by.
Oz? Oz, are you there? Where are you? You must be close by.
I mean, you could say that. Maybe I got some magic to make it extend.
Uh-huh.
Some pills. I hear they help with that.
Are you just taking a really long shit in the bathroom right now?
I'm not coming back to that place. Not until my mother's gone.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why was she here again?
I don't know. Something about, like, not being safe or something.
And we can all
to remind you, now that the Blue Bloods have officially taken a stance of neutrality in the gang war, it's not. Ord's concerned about everybody's safety, so he's trying to get them out of the family house into safer places.
Yeah, that might be difficult, Oz. Maybe we could just get them a different room, so they're not in your room for some fucking reason.
If they just stay at the tequila place. Tequila Mockingbird.
Oz, get your ass back in here.
No.
Did I hear him say To Kill a Mockingbird? If he said To Kill a Mockingbird, I swear to all that is radio.
At least sleep in the basement, you chicken.
Yeah, you keep our weird little friend down there company. Is he still alive? Do we like send down like food down there ever? I haven't seen the kid in a while.
I'm sure he like
He is, in
sneaks
fact, still
upstairs for
alive.
snacks.
What's that?
I'm sure he like sneaks upstairs for snacks.
Totally. Like Caprica will be in the kitchen. He'll just be there, like crouched on the table.
Look, Oz, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
No.
You sleep in a different room.
No.
gonna like look out the windows to see if I can see him anywhere outside.
I don't think he's trying to necessarily hide. Are you? Are you, Odd?
I'm in the alleyway.
I'm checking
You
all the
see him down there?
bathrooms.
Yeah, you see him down in the alleyway.
Oz, get in here. No. Don't make me get Ezo. Fine, whatever.
I have a tactical position out here.
Sure.
That is not a tactical position. That is an alley.
We're just all like in one like Zoom call with the pins.
Yeah, because anything you say into one pin gets broadcast to all the others.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
everything that's
Right.
been said, they've heard.
Everyone else is hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Be phone who dis.
At least we know where you are, okay?
Good night.
Good night, Oz.
I'm gonna regret this.
What?
Oz, do you? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Fine, sleep in the alley, child.
Yes. No, Laz, I'll do it for you. Oz, do you want to talk about your mother?
Don't make me throw this Harper pin away.
Maybe we should talk to his mother.
I would rather not.
Helm's Eternal Watch.
When
Oz, give. Go
just
ahead.
as, like the instant any of you like sort of like look over at Oz's old room, you just hear this coming from that room.
Sure wish I had a mom to be upset about.
Yeah, you so. I
Ow.
don't have a mother either.
Till Laz killed her.
Yikes.
Technically, I think I killed his dad, but ouch either way. Laz is gonna like give a heavy sigh. It's like, give me a day to clean out my place. God, can't believe I'm doing this. If you want, you can stay at my place on Wall Street.
Or his family could stay at your place on Wall Street.
That's a
No,
good idea.
that is not happening.
Laz and Oz can be
I will
roommates.
burn that house down first.
Laz
You
and
guys
Oz
are-
being
you guys
roommates
are-
sounds amazing. Go ahead.
You guys are being ridiculous here. Colks is a lovely lady. Who would not want to spend all their time with her? Shame. You spend 9 hours in labor. This is how you get treated.
19 hours in labor.
I do. You spend
3 days in
many,
labor.
this many hours in labor. King, 18 hours in labor. King, as you're on the horn here with your buddies, you suddenly hear out on the roof a commotion, and barging into your window is Nyx, swaying on her feet, a mostly empty bottle of vodka in one hand.
So, question: since over the past 3 days, have I seen or heard anything about her?
You have not.
Gotcha. Okay, because I would say that over the past 3 days, like, definitely, found out that Caprica was okay, found out that Nestor and Pio and Syria were okay, and I was assuming that, yeah, I hadn't heard anything from Nyx. So, yeah, I am surprised, relieved, and immediately annoyed at her barging in and being drunk. Like, Nyx?
Tiger. Sup?
I'm surprised you're okay, kind of?
Of course I'm okay. I'm always okay. I am always okay. She pats you on the chest. Look at you. You're okay. Everyone's okay.
You don't look that okay. I tried to find out what happened after the party. I couldn't find or hear anything about you.
Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. She pats you again on the chest. Then pats you with the other hand. Leaves her hand on your chest.
Oh, well, this saves me the trouble of trying to find you later. I have to talk to you about something, but I don't think it's worth talking to you about anything right now within the state you're in.
What's she talking about? We're talking. Talk. You can talk. Well, you can't talk to me now?
If I want you to remember any of it.
I've got a mind. I've got a trap like a mind. I'm all yours. Let's go. What you got for me, Tiger?
It's about the situation with the Zins and the guild and
Zins. He takes a big sip of her vodka.
We've never seen Nyx not in control of her faculties before, correct?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, what do I do here? Coffee. Yes, coffee. Just stay right here, and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go and... how late is it at this point?
It's well after midnight.
Jesus. I don't think King even knows how to make coffee.
Probably not.
He's used to people making for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to
Laz
try...
knows how to make coffee.
What's that?
Laz knows how to make coffee.
And I know about Laz knowing Nyx, so when I come downstairs, is Laz downstairs?
Yeah.
He just sleeps downstairs in the bar. Because he's a functional alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'll go downstairs and I look around. Is it just Laz down here, or is the rest of the gang, any other people part of the gang down here too?
Would anybody else be up at 1 a.m.?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Probably working on stuff.
Laz, we're playing cards.
Okay. Laz is probably... I don't know. Laz might be doing okay.
Laz! You know what sounds great right now? A cup of strong coffee.
Laz looks up at you incredibly puzzled.
Yes, let's make some coffee, and so much coffee 3 people could drink it, and let's go upstairs and just talk.
We're in the middle of a game.
I have a... you can just deal me out of this next hand.
It's a 2-player game.
It's just the 2 of us.
You haven't played the solitaire version of this game? Come on, Izo. Laz is completely making it up. There are no solitaire rules.
Okay, the beans, water. I don't know where to start with this.
Move over.
Well, once he's away from everyone else, I'm going to, whisper. Nyx finally showed up, and she's drunk out of her mind.
Laz stops in his tracks. He actually doesn't stop. He does this kind of automatically because he's been the rookie at a watch station. So he's made a lot of coffee in his time, but he just kind of stares blankly straight ahead for a couple of minutes. I have never, the entire time that I have known Nyx, this is years, seen her out of control of her faculties.
I'm a little taken back because I didn't know that Laz had known her for that long. Like, well, I've never seen her like this either. And after what happened the other night and what we heard from Tanavast, we had to have a conversation with her anyways. And this is not the. I want to have a conversation with her about this when she can remember it.
All right. Hold on. I need to talk to Isa. We might need something stronger than coffee. Laz will head back out to the front of the bar, and he'll kind of like lean in towards Izo as Izo. He's like pointing and like making. He'll make up like a solitaire rule for the game that we were playing. But as he does, he's gonna say, "Do you know of something to get someone to sober up quick?"
Sober up quick. Yeah, I got something that. Well, I don't know if it'll make them sober, but it'll definitely wake them up.
Better than coffee.
Some Dayquil. I don't know. Don't do that.
Let me hold on. I'm looking at my things.
Some Epicac, croton oil, mustard, the hot kind.
3 raw eggs.
3 raw eggs. and gunpowder.
I've got an ale, the mindful white. It might. I don't know. Can't hurt. Little hair of the
Hair
dog.
of the dog.
Would ale make it worse?
She's already drunk. Isn't ale gonna make it worse?
What has she been drinking?
Vodka. Straight.
That's not. Why is she? Bring her down here.
Laz is gonna shoot King a look and shrug.
And Izo goes back into the kitchen.
I'll try and bring her down here. And I'm going to go back up.
Okay.
Izo's gonna start boiling some eggs.
Laz will continue to make the coffee.
Okay.
I am sketching blueprints for a coffee machine.
Okay.
Thank you. That'll make this so much less tedious. Still grinding beans.
I'll put an automatic grinder as part of it.
Yes.
So as Vivi invents a Keurig, King, so you head back upstairs. When you get back to your room, Nyx is like on your bed, sort of passed out.
This conversation needs to happen ASAP, not in the morning when there's a bunch of customers. I'm going to
This
pick
is a
her.
bar, not a breakfast joint.
Yeah,
We
well,
don't
how
cut
early
to
do we
first thing
open?
in the morning?
Yeah, how early do we open?
You tell me.
You're the owner of the establishment. You set the
Noon?
hours.
11. That's a typical time.
11.
Places
Yeah,
open
11.
that aren't breakfast joints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for our midday drinkers.
Yep.
For your Oz moms.
Oh no, she's downstairs at 9 a.m. with eggs and a
Actually,
mimosa.
I was going to say, if we're a cop bar, we might actually need to open earlier so that we can get people at the end of their shift who've worked all night.
That's true.
So maybe we are serving drinks in the morning. Never mind.
Oh crap, we might have to become a 24-hour establishment. We're the Waterdeep sheets.
The Waterdeep
Sheets, but just alcohol because we don't really serve much food.
It might be better for her to just sleep it all off, thinking about it.
Tiger, is that you?
Yes, it's how does breakfast sound? We have eggs, coffee.
Eggs.
She rolls on her side. Are you asking me to stay for breakfast?
Technically, yes.
Look at you. She like sits up on her knees and sort of pokes you with a finger.
All right, enough about how lucky I am. Let's get you downstairs and have breakfast.
She grabs you by the mane and like pulls you onto the bed. How about we just stay right here and you can keep me around till breakfast? How about that? And she starts like nuzzling you.
No, it's morning already. It's time for breakfast. And great. All right, I'm gonna try and just pick her up and carry her.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, good. I was worried we were gonna say strength.
That comes next.
Okay. So you start picking her up, and as like you get her in your arms, as you like pick her up, she just sort of immediately jolts awake. Oh, look at you! I fall asleep for a second, and you start taking advantage of me. Unhand me! She slaps you in the face,
How?
but not like as a purposeful slap. She like sort of it's motioning with her arm and just sort of accidentally hits you in the face.
Let's go have breakfast.
I don't need breakfast. She like looks at her bottle. I need vodka. More vodka.
We'll have vodka later, but first coffee. Lots of coffee.
I don't need coffee. I need Davil.
Davil? Of course we're talking about Devil right now. Davil's not here.
No, he's not. But you're here. She like nuzzles you again. I could stay here, you know. Stay here with somebody, so I have somebody.
Considering what's going on, this might be the safest place for someone in your position, actually. Probably safest place in the city with a damn stone. Yeah, you can stay here. But first let's have coffee.
They killed him. He killed all.
They what? Who'd they kill?
Davil. He's gone. Yager. She's gone. Istrid. Even this chemo. All gone.
Who? When did this happen? Who killed them?
Vance. Finally caught up to us. I wasn't supposed to be this way. I was supposed to turn them around. They were turning it around. They were good people.
They were good people.
She reaches into her lapel and pulls out a little Harper pen and just drops it on the floor. That doesn't mean anything anymore.
I'm just staring at the
nothing
pen.
Means anything anymore.
I'm staring at the pincher on the ground and just look at the one I have, just like just looking at them back and forth. It's okay. It doesn't. What means something is that you didn't get killed there too. That means something.
I always survive. Lucky me. Cat's got 9 lives. They're all gone, and I'm still here. Just like with Mom and Dad. They all go away, and I'm always still here. And you're still here. We're here. Together. You and me.
That's right.
You and me. We're in this together, right?
That's right. You're the first person to help me when I got to the city, and I'm gonna keep on helping you.
All right, so you and me, we're together. So she like gets out of your arms. Come on. She like starts going back to bed, like pulling you by the hand. Come on, let's go.
No, not with you in that state. No. Coffee.
You know what your problem is, Tiger? You're boring.
I'm not that boring.
You're boring and stupid.
Stupid, but I know you're just upset.
You know, I heard a story one time. They tell it in many alleys sometimes. They tell a story that there used to be two. She like puts up two fingers. Two kings of Mastika, and they ended up getting into a big fight because one of them loved the sun and the other one loved the moon, and they ended up getting into all sorts of trouble, and eventually one of them killed the other one, and the whole place went to hell, or almost went to hell in the process. You ever hear that story, Tiger?
Yes, of course I've heard that story. I didn't know you were didn't know you knew your Mastika history.
Yeah, I know a lot of stuff you don't know about. You know what the point of that story is?
I've wondered about that for most of my life, actually.
Nesta used to say it's about crowns and how you can't share a crown. I don't think that's true.
Why do you think that's true? It's obviously why I'm here.
It's so simple. She stands up and like slaps you on the chest. The point of the story is when you leave two women hanging, bad stuff happens.
Oh.
Where's that vodka? She pushes past you and starts heading downstairs.
I follow her.
What's the woman got to do to get a drink around here?
Yes, we'll get a drink, a nice, hot, dark pot of
Vodka.
hot vodka, hot black vodka.
Nyx comes storming downstairs, demanding vodka, indignant that she doesn't have any.
Izo has the breakfast on the bar.
Laz has a cup of coffee and he says, "Here, I mixed in some coffee liqueur as well. Might taste like coffee."
Thank you. Thanks, Rover. I appreciate it. Start sipping it. This vodka tastes like coffee. It's delicious. Thank you.
It's gourmet.
Oh, I love gourmet. I never get the fancy stuff. Dabble used to get the fancy stuff. He's dead now. She starts sobbing.
Dabble's dead?
What?
I turn over like, yeah, from what she says, Dabble and Istrid and the others she pelled around with her are all dead now.
Oh,
Who
shit.
killed him?
Oh, shit.
Other Zens.
The
Shit.
commander. The commander and his little posse.
In Dockwood on Wild Night.
Yeah.
Eliminating the rival faction.
He's dust now. Less than dust. Spread to the wind. And she like grabs the eggs and sort of like throws them across the kitchen. Dust in the wind. And she suddenly starts curling up and falls asleep on the counter.
So I'll say I turn to Laz and Izo. Well, I'll say one thing. When I was talking about Zens being open, oh god, what's that term I used earlier?
Open season.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier when I said that since we're open season, I didn't quite mean it, obviously, and I just kind of nodded towards her, and I was like, but now I think I committed that a bit more.
Lask is a heavy sigh. Just
Oh, go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
Oh, also, funny story, she had a harper pin.
I'm sorry. What?
Yep, she dropped a harper pin upstairs. So, I don't know if she was a harper secretly for the Zents or a Zent secretly for the harpers, but I just gonna tug at the harper pin that I have on, like, as one of these.
And what a turn of events.
Hidden depths. Huh.
Also, she's staying here. Safest place in the city. She's staying here.
This bar is getting very crowded.
Oh yeah,
One big
I
family.
wonder how fast we can get that extension.
Yeah.
All you really got to do is kick some people out.
Oh, so you came back.
I say the Harper Pen.
he's been just like laying against the back wall of the bar in the alley the whole time, just
He
waiting
literally
for an
I just
opening
hear
to
the
say
window.
Instead, he's just on the walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Never come in the bar again. I'm just gonna hang it outside the window.
Said I'm not coming inside, but would somebody please bring me a drink?
If you want a drink, you have to come inside.
I can see Oz having to have like his meals lowered down to him from a second-story window.
We have to install an exterior dumbwaiter for us.
What are the building codes for like putting a little roof and like a floor over the alley? It's gonna turn the alley into an extension of the bar.
He'd probably do that.
Let's make this comfy for us at least.
Oh my god! I just
Put a
realized why.
carport out there.
We've
He's
annexed the
functionally
alley.
just inside again. We make so many extensions that he's just functionally inside again.
The bar just grew around us. We annexed the alley.
I just realized something. Hold on.
What's up?
I'm changing what this is. It's not a. Oh. Private. What do you call it in a pub? You can have like not a private. It's not. I guess a dining room.
Party room?
Party room.
No crap.
Like one of those rooms for parties that no one's ever in, but it's always set up for a birthday party.
Yeah.